Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
I thought I'd heard it all.
Well, no. As you said, we've had the poo jogger, we've had the bicycle jogger. No, the bike pooer.
Yeah, I think that was on Dr. Carl.
Oh, Neighbours.
On Neighbours, though.
And now we've got the open home pooer. I read a story on the weekend. People are saying something unusual is happening in the real estate market. It's happened twice in a row that these people had an open home viewing for their home with a real estate agent there. They came home both times and someone had left an enormous unflushed number 2 in the toilet. Someone else was saying that they had moved out of their home at the end of lease. They'd cleaned it perfectly. Then they got a call from the real estate agent saying, well, the bathroom is disgusting. They say, what do you mean? There's a big number 2 in there that they hadn't left. What's going on? There's some speculation that people are trying to sabotage properties for others if you're going to an open home inspection because properties are so hard to get that you're putting other people off. In the Brady Bunch, they just put a sheet over their head and tried to scare people. Here, imagine if the Brady Bunch had done this.
I thought they'd joined the clan. No, the Brady Bunch pretended it was haunted.
Yeah. So we thought we'd get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's a real estate agent.
Oh, really?
We're not going to use his name. Hello, Anon.
Hello, Amanda and Jonesy.
We've got your voice running through a voice disguiser.
Actually, we don't really.
Oh, don't we?
No, we don't.
I thought we were.
He always sounds like that.
Okay.
Now, can you tell us, having heard what I've just said, is this something that's really weird or have you come across this yourself?
No, definitely we've had times where people have come into your open home and asked to use the bathroom. And early on in your career, you think it never occurs to you that someone's going to do a number 2. So you think that's fine if you quickly need to go use the bathroom. Very quickly, once the smoke detectors start going off in the house, once they've done the number 2, you realise, no, that's not what I had in mind. And so it has happened quite a few times early in your career, and then now you just say to people, no, there's a shop down the road or the hotel across the road.
What is it that makes people do it? What makes people want to do a number 2 in someone else's house?
It's strange to us that people would think it's like you're a rest stop, but they do it. They do stop in and just say, can we quickly use the bathroom? So even when there's like 13, 14 people walking through the house.
Right.
So people actually will stop in at an open home even if they're not looking at the house because they want to use the toilet?
Yes. Like we've had joggers run past. Say, can we quickly use the bathroom?
You know, so is it a strategy to put someone else off buying the house, though?
I think for the rental market, it's probably more a strategy for people, but I don't think for the selling side. I think people are just having to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Wow. And so what other stories do you have of the kind of people coming through people's house? Because if you're selling your house, you'd be horrified that someone's just going to do a big number 2.
Oh, absolutely, because it's not what you want at all for obvious reasons.
It's not what you want.
you get all sorts of things. Like people, the classic is they try and bring their dogs in. That's like not an uncommon one.
Well, they bring their dog into the house.
Well, they try to, Jonesy. You don't let them bring it in, but they try to.
Well,
they hide it down their jumper. They do all sorts of things.
What about the time you've told me that someone was open for inspection for a rental and someone had passed out on the bed?
It was actually a sales open, and someone had a big night, and they were quite not well. So we had 40 people lined up. So he just wouldn't wake up. He was okay. He was breathing, but I rolled him up in the doona, and we had to open the home. So people were coming out and saying, there's a bloke asleep in the bed, rolled up in the corner. I said, yeah, I know. I'll put him there.
Don't worry about him. You'd have some sort of acronym for that. Sleeping tenant. It's got an ST. Lock up garage.
So when you heard this story, what about people doing number 2s? It's not weird to you. It's just you have seen this time and time again.
It's not surprising that people do that people do that at all.
I'm going to ask you this question: have you ever been called on or felt the need when you're in someone's house?
Never once, Jonesy.
Never once. Right.
Right. That's what the garden's
always
for.
Prepared.
That's what the garden's for.
Well,
thank you, Mr. Anonymous.
Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. Sorry, mate. Carry on about your business.
No worries. And good win on the Sharks on the weekend.
Yeah, well, bad luck for the Bunnies. I think we've